It's the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
Here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday, May 14th, almost 6:10 now. And today's last day if you'd head up to Oxford Casino for their Give 5, Get 10. Get $5 to Cans for Cure at the cashier window. They'll give you $10 in free slot play. You've made a fine donation to a great organization that we thank you so much for contributing to that helps so many people in Maine with everything they've got going on with cancer. Now, you also have $10 in free slot play. You could turn into even bigger money.
That's right. And, and you're going to have a wicked good time.
Yeah.
Till midnight tonight. So head on up there. All right. So yesterday we were talking about, for Don't Judge, the last emoji you used is your brand new tattoo. What is it? And you're like, I don't use emojis. I'm not a child. Blah, blah. Well, you couldn't have been more 8 years old about it than that. So Dan out of Alexandria, New Hampshire said, I'm not sure how you guys get your ideas, but I think you need to have some kind of emoji-themed day or week. Like, make Jeff decipher 3 to 4 emojis trying to tell a story. And I thought, that's not bad, Dan. So here are Disney movie titles in emojis. Please, let's quiz your emoji-ness.
Oh, my God.
So, describe the emoji and then tell me the movie.
There's a...
They're
a little tiny. These are...
And those are big.
That's like a princess or something.
Okay.
And another princess.
Okay.
And a snowflake.
Yeah.
And a snowman.
2 princesses, a snowflake, and a snowman. What's the Disney movie? Is this
Frosty the Snowman?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Can you give yourself a buzzer?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't prepared to buzz myself.
That's Frozen. All right. Let's move on to the next one.
Looks like a baby, and I don't even know what the hell that other thing is.
They live in the ocean. It's a woman.
It's a woman?
Fish. Woman fish. They're usually called...
mermaid. But yeah, okay.
Okay. What's the movie? It's a woman and a mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
Give yourself a ding.
I mean, it's in the title.
All right, if you don't get this one.
Pinocchio.
There you go. It's an emoji with a long nose.
Mm-hmm. Another prince. What's with all the princesses? That's Disney, of course. It is all the princesses. A princess and a frog. Is it Princess and a Frog?
Yes, that is correct.
That was pretty easy.
All right, the next 2 will be your last ones.
Number 6?
Yep, number 6.
A woman, a broom, a pumpkin, a shoe, a woman.
No, the last woman isn't just a woman. It's what's Disney love? And you've just described...
Princesses?
That's right.
Okay.
So it's a woman, a broom, a pumpkin, shoes, and a princess. It's a woman.
Yes.
And a broom.
Yeah.
So the woman...
I don't know.
Is cleaning.
I don't know.
And then this big pumpkin comes. Oh, she lost her shoe. And she turns...
Cinderella.
No, that's not a day.
Okay. Don't need that either. All right, last one.
Yeah.
Number 7. 3 balloons, a house, glasses, and a man. Oh, that's up.
There you go. Hey, now that's a ding.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Yep. You're terrible.
Never will use any of those emojis in my life. I got thumbs up, and that's all I need.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
On the line with us this morning is News Center Maine's Lee Goldberg. Good morning, Lee.
What is happening?
Goldberg, we've been talking about emojis this morning. The last emoji you used is your new tattoo. So what's your new tattoo?
That's the best we got for you.
Oh, for God's sakes, Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
Side eyes.
Side eyes.
The side eyes.
Oh.
Like the 2 eyes looking off this side, yeah. No, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm
talking about when you send me stuff.
Fine. Let's talk about Mother's Day. How was your Mother's Day? Is Karen happy? That's all we want to know.
Well, Well, it is a day that ends in Y, so we're going to go with yes, I hope.
Some moms enjoy the day with the family. Some moms enjoy a day. You take them. I just need some free time, me time.
She and I are both the same of that ilk where I don't ever spend Father's Day away from my kids. Karen is the same way. Her wish yesterday was to have a nice little leisurely stroll down to Old Orchard Beach. We got some pier fries. We got some pizza. We went to the candy store. We were with another family as well, so there were, maybe 10 of us total, and they decided to take a dip in the ocean.
Whoa!
And I don't mean like run in, run out. Like they went swimming.
Like 50-degree ocean?
For like a good amount of time. Like, what are you doing? And me and Theo were the smart ones. I'm like, no, heck no. I'll stay here and hold the towels for everybody.
You mean Karen went in the ocean like an adult?
Oh, yeah. They all went in, and they thought it was great.
I can't do that in August.
It takes a special human to do that. So, yeah.
And he's got a lot of them.
Fam, can I get a boogie board? I go, no, you're not getting a boogie board. No, we're not. The water temperature is like 47 degrees, dude. What are we doing right now?
That's crazy. All right, Mr. Lee Goldberg, it's always good to talk to you, and we'll catch up with you next week. We will be here.
Next week, I'd like to be referred to as Young M. Lee.
Okay, Young M. All right, let me just make a note of that.
Yep.
Young.
And then I'm going to bust a move, baby. Let's go.
Young M.
Bust a hip, maybe.
Hold on. Yeah, no, if I do that, I think I'll pull a muscle.
No, throwing away my note. All right. we'll talk to you next week. We will refer to you as Goldie. Bye.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. And now it's time for your daily distractions.
Being brought to you by the Bill Dodge Auto Group, home of the money-saving Bill Dodge Rewards program. When you buy from Bill Dodge, they reward you with perks, points, and benefits, giving discounts and money back to customers. That's the Bill Dodge difference, only at BillDodgeAutoGroup.com. A bridesmaid, in fact, the sister of the bride, at a wedding in Arizona is going viral after she picked up a huge snake. We're talking 4-footer that slithered onto the steps of the venue where they were standing. Without a pause, she grabbed it by the tail, held it away from her, and walked it away. And everybody was like, oh my God.
Snake charmer.
And then she was like, when she picked it up, she's like, I had no idea this thing was going to be this big. Punxsutawney Phil has revealed the names of his 2 kids. He had 2 kids. The names were chosen with the help of people around town. So, ladies and gentlemen, Punxsutawney Phil is now a proud dad of Sunny and Shadow.
Great.
Denny's is super psyched about the way that Flea from... Oh, what's that band?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Thank you, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Raved about them on one of John Mulaney's recent Netflix specials called Everybody's in L.A. 2 audience members were sent out to find Flea, and when he came back to the studio, this is what he told everybody.
I was at Denny's. I'll tell you what L.A. is. L.A. is Denny's. Denny's is a magical place. There's a sanctuary in this town. It is a microcosm of LA. It transcends all cultural and ethnic and economic boundaries. It's a beautiful place. God bless Denny's.
He's not wrong.
He's not. Unfortunately, they just keep closing. Students at a high school in Illinois pulled a senior prank on their principal by hiring a bagpiper to follow him around for an hour. That's so good. Anyway, kids. Anyway, he praised the kids. He was a good sport about it. He praised the kids for coming up with such a clever idea. I love that. And with all the talk about Kendrick Lamar's diss track about Drake, Not Like Us, debuting at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, there are a ton of other diss tracks that hit the top spot too. Great example is Carly Simon's You're So Vain.
Of course, that wasn't called a diss track then.
No, that was just called, oh, wow, you don't like Warren Beatty, huh? Because she did admit that it was about Warren Beatty. But in the chorus of You're So Vain that everybody on Earth knows, listen, and then I'm going to tell you who's singing in background vocals.
You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I'll bet you think this song is about you. Don't
I know that that's Mick Jagger
Yeah.
singing in the background. You can hear it.
You can't, but he sounds like he's a country singer.
Yeah, but it's the wild. That is wild. I had no idea Mick Jagger sang on the background of You're So Vain. That's so cool. NBC unveiled its fall schedule yesterday, and it included the announcement that Snoop Dogg and Michael Bublé will be first-time judges on season 26 of The Voice, along with Gwen Stefani and Reba McEntire. That just sounds like a Mad Lib. It sounds like a show I should start watching because I just want to see those four people get along. And that is it in your daily distraction.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. It's the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
Here we go. Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 14th, 7:08, and more chances for you to go see Billy Joel. He's going to be live in Las Vegas with Sting, as a matter of fact, at Allegiant Stadium. We want to get you there. Airfare, hotel, 3 days and 2 nights, $500 in spending cash. Just listen for your codes. Coming up just after 9 o'clock, noon, and 3. Enter those codes on the 94.9 HOM app, and every code you enter increases your chances to win to go see Billy Joel with 94.9 HOM.
I am so nervous.
About what?
About the TV show that I can see.
You recorded a year and a half ago?
Yes, literally. I recorded this show in 2022, October and early November of 2022, right after Cannes, when we were on Q97.9.
Yep.
It wasn't even on this station. And, oh, God, it airs this Thursday, 8 o'clock on Fox. And I am beyond, I have no concept of what this is going to look like. So we're having a watch party. If you all have if you've been hearing me for 18 months talk about this thing, we're going to have Pizziolo pizza. They said they're going to bring garlic knots and salad. Their garlic knots are worth, even if you don't care, come for the food. Anyway, you can sign up at 949HOM.com in the app. Look for the watch party and sign up there. There's about, we should have, anywhere between 50 and 75 people. That's about what we were planning on. Downstairs here at One City Center. Great news. You even mentioned it this morning. Parking is free because it's free after 6 p.m. in Portland. And so, park.
Well, not that it won't, it's free, but you still got to find one. It gets busier at night.
And this isn't like Old Porty. This is more Monument Square-y, so it should be a little easier on this.
Old Porty versus Monument Square-y.
For parking-y. But I am just beyond, I start to think about it and my pits start to sweat, just how this is going to.
Well, you know how it's going to go, right? Because
I don't know how it's going to go. Here's the thing I know about TV from watching it is whatever you tape and whatever comes on TV ain't the same thing.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And I don't know how I look. Yeah. I could look so bad. That's why I know that sounds very vain, but it is.
A little bit.
My girlfriend's Wayne.
Mick Jagger singing backup on it.
Here's one of the funniest things. My girlfriend's Wayne and Scott will be there, and Wayne isn't used to going to a party that he hasn't either planned or cooked for. So he keeps asking me,
"What can I bring?
What can I bring?" And I keep telling him, "No, you just come. This is a stress-free party for you. You just come and eat and enjoy." Okay, I'll make a dessert for the table.
God.
I'm not, he's going to make so I Can See Your Voice is a show that's based on a contestant trying to figure out who's good and bad singers on stage. I was one of the singers on stage by how they lip sync. And this season 3 of this show that you've never heard of is in its 3rd season. My show, the theme was Elvis. So Wayne will be making an Elvis-themed dessert for the table that he is sitting at.
Very exciting.
Hey, there's no stopping him, okay?
I don't even know how you make an Elvis-themed dessert.
Yeah, come on. Banana, peanut butter, and bacon's got to be in this dessert somehow, some way.
Oh,
and an ambulance.
And an ambulance?
Probably. God love him. Anyway, if you have any desire to do this, just to see me sweat should be worth the price of admission. Head to 949HOM.com and look for the watch party, sign up. Oh, God, I didn't even mention. We're giving away a TV, a 50-inch screen TV that we're going to watch me on.
Slightly used.
Slightly used once. It's yours. You get a raffle ticket when you come in, and we're going to give this sucker away. John Tesh said that was a good idea.
But he also said, you should probably do a lot more.
I got pizza!
This is the HOM Morning Show. On the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Name That Beach Boy Tune with your host, Jeff Parsons.
Thank you very much, and let's welcome our contestants today. We've got Josie and Steven on the line. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
All right, we've explained to you off the air, but we'll let everybody else who's listening know how this game works. It's Name That Tune. We're going to have you bid on how many seconds of a Beach Boys song you need to hear to be able to name that tune. Josie will go first, and she called in first. She might say, I can do it in 7 seconds. Steve might say, I just need 6 seconds. It goes back and forth until one of you thinks the other person cannot name their tune in the amount of seconds that they bid. If they can, they win. If they can't, you win. It's simple as that.
This is exciting.
And it's an easy start because you know who the artist is, so you're already halfway there. So, Josie, we'll start off with you. How many seconds do you need to name a Beach Boys tune?
I can name that tune in 5 seconds.
5 seconds to you, Steven.
Oh, boy. Let's say 3.
3
Whoa,
seconds. Oh,
wow.
Okay. 3 back to you, Josie.
Name that tune,
Yeah.
Oh, Josie, I love it.
Yeah.
You're on it.
She's laying down the gauntlet. Oh, yeah? Well, you name it. Okay, Steven, listen carefully. You only have 3 seconds to name this Beach Boys tune.
Surfing USA.
Oh,
No.
I'm so sorry. That's
Oh, it's not Get Around.
No.
no.
Josie, you win.
And for funsies, do you have any idea what that Beach Boys song is?
Doesn't matter. It's fun.
Yeah,
I was going to say.
it's fun. Good job, Josie.
Fun. Right on.
Steven. Hey, Steven, we got tickets all week long, so go listen to all your Beach Boys songs and call back tomorrow. Meanwhile, Josie, you're going to go see the Beach Boys at Bank, New Hampshire Pavilion.
Amazing.
Bye, Steven, go away. Oh, no.
Yep, we lost them both.
Josie, call back.
Call back, Josie.
Call back, Josie. We'll hold on to these pair of tickets to go see the Beach Boys, Bank, New Hampshire Pavilion in Guilford, Sunday, May 26th, because it's fun.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. And it's time for Don't Judge. On the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
Don't Judge is being brought to you by 8 Best Window, the only Maine company that manufactures and installs their own Maine-made windows.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, Jim's going to hate this. But our Don't Judge today is what's your code word for that? And I bet it's like, for Jim, hey, do you need your windows installed? Confirmed, Jim. What's your code word for, that?
Yeah.
Let us know on Facebook, on the HOM app, or call us, because we'd love to hear this. 207-773-1450.
Years ago, we came up with bowling.
Yep, and I don't know why or how, but it has stuck.
It's very simple, because we wanted to talk about that without being obvious what we were talking about,
Right.
because, kids could be in the car.
And you can say balls and it doesn't,
Well,
no,
all right.
No red flags. Well, you bowl with balls, do you
Right.
not? Okay.
Yep.
So Nicole out of Bodenham says, our code word is Hufflepuff. And I said, how do the kids not want in on that?
It sounds like a very cute Muppet.
Yes, it sounds like, hey, Mom and Dad get to Hufflepuff again, and here we are just stuck doing nothing. Matt says out of Phillips, she might have to answer this one because I don't think I know. It just kind of happens, and it's like playing roulette every time. The chips are all in, and before the wheel even stops spinning. What's your code word for that? 207-773-1450. Travis says, coloring. Again, guys.
Yeah, stop.
Why are you making it so fun for the kids? Mom and Dad are going to go in the bedroom and color. You two just watch TV, okay? We'll be in about 15, 16 minutes. 207-773-1450.
Hi, HOM. Don't judge. What's your code word for that?
I don't have a code word, but I do have a question.
Oh, okay.
If one person is really enjoying themselves, is that a fair? If they both really enjoy themselves, is that a stripe?
We didn't go that deep into it when we came up with it.
Well, I need to know.
It was just like, replace one word with the other.
And what exactly is a 7-10 split?
I think you know.
You made my day. You didn't mean
Have a great day.
to, but you did. All right. Back to Joe Judge. What is your code word for doing it? Let us know on Facebook, on the HOM app, or call 207-773-1450. Don't judge.
Ruin the subtlety of this for us.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
In the studio this morning because it's been a month and we were just talking about how quickly the months tick off. It is Sara Moore, your pet psychic. If you would like Sara Moore to do a reading for you right now, 207-773-1450. You can get information about Sara and what she does if you have no desire to be on the radio with us, but have a great desire to have a reading done. It's all at our website, 949HOM.com, or the app. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's the month been?
I've had a good time.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was listening to your segment because I drove in from Conway this morning on what did you do for Mother's Day? And I was kind of like, my son was like, we should go fishing. I was like, I'm going fiddleheading. And then I just realized I'm a total hick. But it was a great Mother's Day and I've had fiddleheads for 2 days.
So you were, I've wanted to like those.
Yeah, foraging.
And
yeah.
I just don't.
Lori, sometimes you have to cook them the right way. Because I agree. They taste like dirt if they're not done correctly. And they are dirt, really, because I picked them by the river.
Down by the river. They do grow by riverbanks.
Conway.
That's where
this is no Long Island medium segment, I tell you.
All right. Well, you always get the phones going. 207-773-1450. Speaking of phones.
Hi, HOM. Who's this?
Hi, my name's Felicia.
Good morning, Felicia. Who would you like to ask about?
My father, actually.
Oh, I love that. Okay. What would you like to know from him?
Just if he's around me. He's been gone for 5 years, and I haven't felt anything at all.
He's very much around you, but he's more like a weighted blanket. So when you feel his energy, it's going to just be sort of all encompassing. So I also got a weight around my neck and shoulders, kind of like, the orange life jackets, but it's not a life jacket. It's kind of like what a farm animal would use, a yoke. So I don't know if your dad felt like he had to do certain things in his life and he was kind of tied to that. But when he died, it was like, I'm going to put that on the wall, kind of like a set of antlers, and look at it with pride of what I accomplished. But he's kind of glad he got out of here when he did. And that's not a disrespect to you at all.
No, I understand.
And he doesn't care if he's buried. He doesn't care if you go to the grave. He'd rather you go out and eat a great meal and then tell the waiter, oh my gosh, my dad loved this and I tried it. Like my dad used to make liver and onions, and I hated liver and onions unless dad made it. And then I think it was more because I wanted to be daddy's little girl. I enjoyed eating it for that. So if I went out and got it, I would be like, yeah, this is for my dad. Thank God before my parents died, they liked ice cream more than liver and onions because I would much rather get ice cream. But if there was a certain place your dad went, go and just talk to the staff.
Yeah. We do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Appreciate it.
Hi, HOM. Whoops, hang on. Hi, HOM. Who's this?
Jessica?
Good morning, Jessica. What would you like to know?
Let's see. I think I'd like to know something about if my career is going in the right spot. My husband and I.
Okay, it is. So last night I was trying to fall asleep and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get up early to go on HOM. So I didn't sleep very well. And I was thinking about, there was a woman in there, and I think this was for you. I saw you sitting inside. I saw a woman, like a grandmother or a great-grandmother energy, sitting outside the window, kind of very urgently knocking on the window. And that was you. So, or not you, that was your grandmother or whomever is in heaven that fits that mold. She had dark hair when she was alive. And you need to take action right now. Whatever's about to get locked and loaded is about to get glued into the ground. So if you've made pavers as a front walkway and now you're about to add the cement, you have to make sure they're exactly where you want them. You're heading in the right direction, and I think everything is on the wall. I think that you're willing to give up a few things that you shouldn't compromise on. And they will be like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry, we meant to include that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. I totally just saw an image of you as the painting of the woman sitting on the beach under the little awning thing, and little chubby with a martini glass. And I'm not. I just realized what I just did. I'm not calling you chubby. Oh my God.
That's okay. I'm dieting. I'm trying.
Okay, good. Jesus, I'm supposed to come back June 11th, and that we might have to have a talk after this. But I see you sitting on the beach, and that image is of the woman who just doesn't have a care in the world. So that was my point.
I love that because, I'm taking that as maybe a vacation's coming up because I need that.
I think you're going to have a vacation, but I think you're going to have the work-life balance. So every week you will feel like you don't need the vacation because you're able to build it in.
Good.
Oh, I want to high five you.
I just changed kind of sort of a career path-ish.
Oh,
I'm still in the same realm, but I have a different role, and I'm trying to adapt.
You're doing it well.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You are so good, Sarah. And that woman, I could just hear the relief. All right. Would you like to be relieved? So far, nobody's calling. What? All right. Wow. You calling that lady chubby and me saying, call us, we'll relieve you. If you've got any questions, because even though Sara Moore is a pet psychic, she can do humans and careers, apparently. So give us a holler. 207-773-1450. Sarah Pet Psychic. Up next, more.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
We have the honor of having Sara Moore, the pet psychic and everything psychic, in the studio with us this morning. I love it when you come in here because the energy in this place just goes way up.
I have a blast.
And we do. We have a blast, and you're just really darn good at what you do, too.
Thank you. Because I did scrape a house the other day, and I was like, I can't be a contractor. I need to just stick with dead people. This is a lot easier.
And you've got an event coming up.
I do. So I like to raise money for nonprofits that support great organizations. So Old Dogs New Digs is a nonprofit that raises money to support old dogs. And I love them. And these are the ones that get left in the shelter or the owner dies and they have nowhere to go. So Saturday, May 18th, this Saturday in Yarmouth, Maine at 6:30. It's the proceeds benefit Old Dogs New Digs. I'd like to make them at least $4,000, if not more.
And where is this?
It's in Yarmouth, Maine. I think I'm at the Unitarian Universalist Church.
Where can you find more info on this?
You can go to olddogsnewdigs.com.
Okay.
And that's where you can buy your tickets and see what they do, or even check out the animals they adopt. There's a guy in Conway, Steve, who adopts all these old senior dogs, or he'll foster them, and then it's the most amazing thing. It's just lovely.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, it takes a special person.
All right. Well, you got your plug in now.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So 207-773-1450 before she has to go back to Conway.
Hi, HOM. Who is this?
Hi, this is Deborah.
Good morning, Deborah. What would you like to know?
Oh, my goodness. You guys, I'm going to cry.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. So, I was in Florida visiting my mom, and there was a kitten that was found on the side of the road.
Yep.
He's dead, and this man said, let me check.
Yep.
And he checked, and this kitten was barely breathing.
Yep.
And I took him, and I brought him back to Maine, and is doing so well. He's 4 weeks old now. So
I
I've
love
been his
this
mama
cat.
for 3 weeks.
Yep.
And I guess I just want to know, where did he come from?
So I'm seeing your grandmother on your father's side. So I'm assuming she's in heaven. If she isn't, then it's your great-grandmother on your father's side. But I think it's grandmother. And she wants you to know that you are enough. And sometimes we pick a path that the rest of the family doesn't understand. So, crying at movies, or I've turned into my mother. I cry at tissue commercials now. And not always feeling like I fit the rest of my family. I kind of had to have that inner awareness to know that I was enough as I was. You are being validated that you are maternal, you are loving, you are generous, you are kind, you are compassionate. You are, I don't know why I'm giggling because they're saying you have executive functioning skills. You have all this stuff that makes you the total package. And if you're single and people are like, oh, I don't know what's wrong. It's like, it's not that. I'm not settling. So, and I don't actually think it's a relationship situation. I think it's just the all over, you know that you are love. And this cat would not have responded the way it did if it didn't just ooze out of you. So this is like a generational trauma healing. I have a podcast and one of them is on generational trauma. And this is just you're owning your life in a way that makes you feel complete. It's beautiful.
Wow.
I love that. So is your grandmother in heaven?
Yes, she is, actually.
Okay, so get a crocus. She's showing me the crocuses, the little purple flowers, the little bulbs that come up first. If there's any out there, just see. Whenever you see those are from her. It's new birth. It's new life. And it's the awareness of what we planted in the fall. So we're planting with intention. Oh, I love this.
Okay.
Oh, your grandmother's giving you the biggest hug. Oh, and she also makes me want to eat, I don't know if it's meringue, but like a pink meringue type thing. Blech. I don't like meringue. It's like a meringue cookie. Ugh.
A meringue
It's like
cookie.
a pink, it looks like a Hershey Kiss, but with sort of
Oh, yeah, I know
texture
those.
to it.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I don't know what they are. Your
It's
grandmother.
a total grandmother thing, though.
Yeah, she's showing me like an antique candy or something, and I don't like it. So ask your dad if she used to tell stories about when she would walk with her parents, what they would go to town to get.
Okay.
Okay. And then send us a message because I want to know what the heck I'm talking about.
And I want to know your kitty's name.
Okay, so this is you're gonna laugh. His name is Benny, but my son said, "Mom, we have to call him Pablo because in Florida, I couldn't find a foster home. The rescues would put him down because he was less than 2 weeks old, and so they said I couldn't take him, and I said I'm taking him.
I love that.
His middle name is Pablo.
I love it.
So Benny Pablo?
Benny Pablo. I love it. Oh, BP. Oh,
sounds like a late night talk show.
I love it. Thank you so much for calling, and send us a picture of that cat.
Okay, I will.
Thank you. Bye.
You are so sweet. Thanks for rescuing little Benny Pablo.
Oh, I'm the lucky one.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks
you
for
are.
calling, Debbie. We appreciate it. Bye, Deb.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
Hi, HOM. Who's this?
This is Janine, and I was wondering if I could speak with Sarah, the pet psychic.
Of course. What would you like to know?
Our granddog, Bailey, just passed away on the 16th of April, a day after her 10th birthday. Yeah. And we used to take her every week. She was a golden, and she was a people dog. And the last few months, we hadn't been able to because she wasn't well.
No, she was not well at all. My mouth is watering and my chest isn't working right. It feels like congestive heart failure to me, and I'm not a vet at all.
Yeah, she had cancer.
Okay, so
and she had surgery for it, and then it didn't correct it, so they decided instead of going through a second surgery with not good results,
it was not an option.
Decided to say goodbye.
Yeah, it was not an option. I have to tell you that this song, Live Like You Were Dying, and I can't even say that, like, I have to say it like, Live Like You Were Dying. The end stage of this dog's life, all of you were phenomenal at saying we're going to make a decision based on the day. So every day this dog had Christmas. Every day this dog hit the lottery. And every day the dog was like, this is great. They're still feeding me junk food. Like, this dog loved it. And it wasn't always junk food. You're a great dog owner. I just felt like this was the way life should be. And the woman, or I read earlier this morning, she she was told that her life is going to have a nice work-life balance, and it's all going to be, she's going to not need the vacation because she will have more time off during her regular schedule.
Right.
This dog had that work-life balance at the end and its entire life.
They lived right around the corner, so we used to take her every Thursday for the day.
Oh, I love it.
You want to go to Grammy and Grampy's? And she'd jump all around.
This dog loved it. Well, you were calm and you were peaceful and you met everybody where they were. So there's that story that the priest sits outside looking like a homeless person and nobody goes up to meet him, and then all of a sudden he's on at the altar.
The altar,
My goodness, I'm terrible at this today. And then he's like, "Hi, only one of you welcome me in. You are the family that welcomes everybody in," and that's why the dog loves you.
Phenomenal dog.
Yeah, this dog is absolutely worthy of a tattoo.
Okay, well, I don't tattoo, but I'll tell my son and daughter-in-law they tattoo. So
that feels awesome. Oh, well, thank you so much.
Sarah.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
All right, if you want to learn more about Sara Moore and maybe get a reading off air, because she's got to go home at some point, just go to our website, 949HOM.com or the HOM app. Sarah, thanks so much for coming, and we'll see you in June.
Thank you so much.
This is the HOM Morning Show. On the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today, 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff, 94.9 HOM.
By the way, if you missed the first code of the day to go see Billy Joel in Vegas, it is good. And it would be good if you won.
It's good that you missed it?
Good is the code. Go grab the app and plug the code word good in. So yesterday, I noticed that our neighbors are doing some construction, and so they've got scaffolding and worker bees out there, and they're like on the second story. And I think we've discussed how I like to talk to strangers.
Yes, you do.
So I'm out there, and I'm like, hey.
I'm Lori Fornes.
No, I didn't. No, I never do that. That is the one thing I don't do. But I said, you guys want a seltzer? 2 out of 3 said no, and the one guy way up on the scaffolding said yes. So I went, oh, awesome. So I said, I'll throw it to you. He goes, well, we got a bucket. And I said, I want to throw it to you.
Oh, it's seltzer.
Yeah, right. So 1 toss, missed. Boom, on the ground. 2 toss, miss, actually hit their house. On the ground.
Yeah.
He goes, and the 2 guys that don't want seltzer are like, put it in the bucket. Yeah. And the guys who wants the seltzer says, come on, 3 times. You got to give it 3 times. So 3 times, missed. So I said in the bucket. So then I said,
well, now you're in trouble.
No, because I said, yeah. Who wants to open that thing up, right? Half it's going to be lost. And whoosh. I showed him the trick. Turn it clockwise 12 times. I said, turn it. We did it in the studio. Do I have to refresh your...
Turn what?
The can. The can of seltzer.
Oh, okay.
Remember we did that in the studio?
I thought it was a bottle. My bad.
A bottle of... Oh, no. Just a can.
Okay.
I'm not going to toss up a 2-liter bottle of seltzer.
No. But they also come in...
Oh, no. This is a can of seltzer.
Okay.
And, like Polar. And so he did it on the scaffold. I said, put it on the little bench thing then. And he turned it 12 times. Nothing. Not a drop anywhere. He was like, oh, I said, yeah, you're welcome for the new bar trick you're going to win drinks off of. It's from me.
And sorry that I can't hit a bull in the butt.
It was really hard.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
Did we actually learn anything today, Lori?
Yes, of course we learned something today. We learned that I'm wicked nervous about my national debut of I Can See Your Voice. That's going to be on Fox. 8 o'clock Thursday. We're having a watch party here, 7 to 9.
And yes,
right
you
here
can,
at One
you
City
can watch
Center.
at home.
And somebody, a salesperson asked, well, can I just watch this at home?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, of course. It's on national television. That's the whole point. That's
Order
why I'm
your own
nervous.
pizza and sit down and enjoy.
Although we're going to have Pizziolo pizza, garlic knots. I love their garlic knots. I love Pizziolo pizza. And they're even throwing salad in. So we're going to have it. We're going to have some pizza. We're going to watch me make a fool of myself Thursday.
Again?
again, but this time on national television, and then you can go home. And we learned that Sara Moore, Pet Psychic, is just really high energy. I just sent her a text that she had to have been a golden retriever in a former life. She just had to. Listen, if you want a reading of your own and don't have any desire to be on TV, just head to our website. We've got all the information on how you can hook up.
You mean on the radio?
When I say TV?
Yeah.
Oh, see, now look what's happening. I'm a TV star. Everything's TV.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.